Listen, I could sell anybody anything. I'm a salesman.
What kind of production loss are we looking at? I'm a numbers guy.
We're third-generation brokers.
We see the world differently. We see probability and risk.
Our clients, they're overconfident. Our job is to protect them. Mike and I went out on a couple of appointments.
Please come in.
Thank you. President of Co-op lives on the top floor, and she wanted to install a wood-burning stove.
Certificate that she gave us is not going to cover him for the kind of work that you're looking to do. He's insured as a trade contractor, and the scope of what she's looking to do is well beyond that.
Problem is, he's charging her $200 to do the installs.
We're just talking about a little hole in the roof.
I could pop that stovepipe through the roof. That's not the issue here. It has to have the proper clearances so that it does not burn down the rest of the building.
She didn't want to hear it. She spent millions of dollars on her unit.
I have to have things the way I want. Plus, I entertain a lot here. I have board meetings here. You understand?
She's the president of the co-op board. If we don't tell her what she wants, we may lose the account.
I don't want to go through all sorts of your red tape to get this simple thing done.
This couch is yours. This wall is your wall.
But that belongs to the building.
The roof, the elevators, the lobby are property of the building.
If I decide to do it, nobody would have to know.
Any damage to the building would fall upon you.
Well,
Not to mention if you have loss of life.
And your insurance is not going to protect you for doing something illegal.
We are not the problem, we are the solution.
yes, but you do cause a lot of aggravation.
I'd rather do the right thing than keep the account.
I think we can do both.
I hope we could do both.
I know you're upset. I'm just saying.
I'm not upset, but we need to do the right thing.
No, you're not upset at all. We went to visit Superior Block. Their sales are $30 million a year. We're concerned that if a catastrophe happens, they're covered.
This is the perfect storm for insurance. If one of these belts goes down during the day, that
Shuts down operation.
When I look at this factory, I see numbers. And given the potential for equipment breakdown, those numbers just don't add up. So something happens in the plant.
God forbid.
Many manufacturers partner with competitors in catastrophic situations to
That's
cover
not
each
something
other.
that we would even entertain. I mean, we have enough products, we have enough backup.
He's not interested in helping out a competitor.
But if that plant sustains a fire, it may seem counterintuitive because you're fierce competitors, but you draw up an agreement to help each other in the event of a disaster. It's a catastrophe relationship. It's the key to his survival. You got 2 weeks of inventory. If you're shut down for a week, after you get your block back running and rolling, you're out 30 days before you can start meeting your demands again. With 2 or 3 big projects, you might have a gap there.
Yeah, hey, it makes sense. It gives us something to think about.
Competitors aren't necessarily a bad thing.
Find some competitors you can be friendly with.
You might end up making money off of them.
All we need to do at this point is just find 2 or 3 guys for him to work with.
That's easier said than done. You start talking to guys about concrete in Brooklyn, you may end up swimming in concrete.
I hadn't thought of that. We're going out to a neighborhood that was devastated by Superstorm Sandy.
Doesn't look so bad.
Are you kidding? Look at this mess. All my furniture from this room floated all the way into this room. It was like living underwater. I had a drop ceiling in here and it literally dropped.
Just knowing that this will all be put back together is enormous.
I truly appreciate it. Thank you.